Hi, it's Greg Harrelson with Century 21, the Harrelson Group here in Myrtle Beach, and I just wanted to talk with you a little bit about the importance of professional photography when selling a property. Photos is becoming a big issue in the industry, and I just don't get it because a lot of real estate agents are still whipping out their iPhone or their Samsung phone, their smartphone, and they're snapping pictures of a property and quickly getting it up into the MLS and out to the internet. And I think that that's the wrong move. And the reality is that today buyers will see your property on the internet before they ever see it in person. So the first impression that we need to focus on is the first impression on the internet, not necessarily the first impression in the home. Because by the time that they've actually set an appointment to come view your home or your condo, they have probably already seen your property on the internet 10 times. They've seen it. They saved it as like a favorite. Then they went back and looked at it again. And then they went and looked at other properties. Then they went and compared yours with other properties. They have seen your property multiple times on the internet before they ever give a real estate agent a call to come view the property. So that being the case, the importance of making sure that your property is presented on the internet properly in the beginning is extremely important. You know, right now, what we do is we go out and hire a professional photographer for our listings. And the reason being is I want to make sure that when we put a property on the market and one is looking at your pictures, assuming there's another property in the neighborhood for sale at a similar price, or maybe there's some condos for sale if you have a condo in a condo building that are, on the market at similar prices and maybe similar configuration, bedrooms, bathrooms, etc. We want to make sure that your property stands out, because the property that stands out on the internet is going to get the most showing requests. And the more showing requests we have, the more showings we will have. The more showings we have, the more likely you're going to get offers. And in many cases, when we present it correctly, we'll get multiple offers, and that could cause the price to be bidded up. So the reality is that photos are important, but the reason why they're important is because they help us get the property sold faster, and they help us get it sold for a higher price. So make sure, if you're ever thinking about selling, that you talk to the real estate agent about photos. What is their process for photos? Is video a proper way to market your particular property? Sometimes it is. Sometimes it's not, but it's a conversation that you need to have with your real estate agent before you move forward. Make sure that you're going to have an agent that working for you that will make an investment in your property in the form of photos and video before they actually get paid. And that's what's important. And it's one reason why so many agents are not having a professional photographer go out, is because they don't want to make the financial investment in the photos prior to them getting a commission. We make that investment beforehand and take the risk that if the property doesn't sell, then that's my loss. But that's also my incentive to make sure that I work hard to get this property sold, so I can make sure that I actually, earn the income that I deserve, as well as cover the expenses that I incurred prior to us getting it sold. So I'm going to make an investment in your property. Again, I'm Greg Harrelson with Century 21, the Harrelson Group in Myrtle Beach. That's my little take on photography. Please keep tuning in for additional information on our YouTube channel, Facebook channels, etc. I'll talk to you soon.